Welcome to the Journal. For our friends in California, we begin with condolences for the miseries of fire, fear, and evacuations. And to those of you living in the Southeast, where suddenly people are talking about an epic shortage of water, we'll be watching and hoping you show the rest of us how to meet one of the century's looming challenges. Where I grew up in Texas, farmers would look up at the scorching skies and say, "You never miss the water until the well runs dry." Now, on to our report this week. Some of you will remember that back in July, the conservative scholar Bruce Fein was here on the Journal expressing outrage over expansion of presidential powers under Bush and Cheney.
Take, for instance, the assertion that he's made that when he is out to collect foreign intelligence, no other branch can tell him what to do. That means he can intercept your emails, your phone calls, open your regular mail, he can break and enter your home, he could even kidnap you, claiming, "I'm seeking foreign intelligence, there's no other branch, Congress can't make it illegal, judges can't say this is illegal, I can do anything I want."
Many others have joined Bruce Fein's chorus of concern. This week, it's the muckraking populist Jim Hightower. Writing in his newsletter, The Hightower Lowdown, shown here on the website Alternet, he asked the question, is a presidential coup underway? He goes on to say the Constitution is being trampled, the very form of our government is being perverted, and nothing less than American democracy itself is endangered. We've posted Jim Hightower's lowdown on our webpage at pbs.org so that you can read the whole of his argument about it. But here's some background as to why so many people of different political stripes are alarmed. President Bush and Vice President Cheney espoused the theory of the unitary executive. That means the president's orders can't be reviewed, questioned, or altered by the other two branches of government. He alone can say what the law means or whether or not it will be enforced or ignored. In effect, George W. Bush says his powers must be unilateral and unchecked. Critics claim the president has used the war on terror to put himself above the law and that he has created a secret presidency of classified decisions and orders that approve extraordinary renditions, torture, illegal detentions, and wiretapping without warrants with the collaboration of big telecom companies. This boundless secrecy and surveillance evokes images counter to American values. Remember The Lives of Others, the movie that won this year's Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film? A story of life under East Germany's secret police. The critic Roger Ebert said, "The movie is relevant today as our government ignores habeas corpus, practices secret torture, and asks for the right to wiretap and eavesdrop on its citizens. Such tactics," he said, "did not save East Germany. They destroyed it by making it a country its most loyal citizens could no longer believe in."
Staatssicherheit, öffnen Sie die Tür.
You want to say it couldn't happen here, but we've been close before. During the Cold War with the Soviet Union and then the hot war in Vietnam, a secret government mushroomed in this country.
The attitude in the White House seemed to be, if in the wake of Vietnam I can no longer send in the Marines, then I will send in the CIA.
32 years ago, at the end of the Vietnam War, Congress turned over the rock and found all kinds of things squirming under it. Lethal activities from electric pistols and poison pellets to mafia connections and drug experiments, as well as illicit acts by the executive branch ranging from secret attempts by the CIA to subvert foreign democracies to unlawful domestic spying under such code names as Chaos, Cable Splicer, Garden Plot, and Leprechaun. The Select Senate Committee, headed by Frank Church, found no mailbox, no college campus, no telephone had been safe.
Testers means telephone surveillance.
The Church Committee led Congress to reject presidential claims of inherent authority and restore some checks and balances, including putting an end to electronic surveillance without warrants.
This kind of unrestrained, illegal, secret intimidation and harassment of the essential ability of Americans to participate freely in American political life shall never happen again.
But advocates of presidential prerogatives chafed at the restrictions and began then to try to reverse them. One of the people who argued most vociferously that a president could exceed the laws was a former White House chief of staff who had been elected to Congress. His name, Dick Cheney. Look at this excerpt from the documentary Cheney's Law that was broadcast on Frontline